Yo, what's good? Got a quick weekly recap for today. Today is Saturday. My computer's almost dead and I don't know where my charger is, so let me try making this as quickly as possible, but also in depth. But I don't want to yap for too long as well. So yes. So 2 trades this week. One win and 1 loss. Um, but yeah, wait, where's my weekly thing? Bro, if this shit dies, I'm gonna crash out. Yeah, so up 1.7% this week, which is pretty nice. So yes, this week going into the charts, I would get annoyed if a setup didn't show up. And when a setup did show up, I would get like really attached to it. Like I would be wanting the setup to work out, and if it didn't work out or move in my direction, I would get really annoyed or really mad. And that's not good because that emotional pain will start building up, and one day I might crash out on the charts. So need to make sure that I go into the market not being biased to one direction, just being objective. I need to work on having no attachment to one way or the other, just be completely objective with the markets. Also, something that helps is that before entering a trade, I just got to think, is this a trade that I would be guilty over losing? So if I lose it, like, because I know that once I enter a trade and if I know that it was a bad trade, I'll have a feeling like in the bottom of my chest, I'll be like, yo, I shouldn't have taken this. Yo, this is not the best trade to take. But on my winning trades, even if I lose, I still feel like it's the right trade to take. I still feel like, yo, I did the right thing. And that is honestly something I need to think of. And then like kind of like for technical analysis is that just need to make sure that there's always a clear target. So if we took out one of the most recent highs, there should be no reason for me to enter because what are we going to target even, you know? So yeah. Gotta have an abundance mindset with these setups, and if one setup doesn't work, just gotta move on to the next. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is the first trade. This was a very good trade, very good risk reward, my highest risk reward trade of all. But what? Didn't make that much honestly on this one. I risked like 0.8 or 0.75, I think, because I got filled in a kind of better position. But yeah, let me just go over what I saw and how I entered. So coming into market open, the 4-hour was bearish. That's why I had a bearish bias. The 1-hour was bullish, however, which is nice. Now we took out the Asian highs, and then we had previous like London day session highs from the past week. So that's what I was a bit weird about. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to take that. Shit, my computer's at 1%, but I wasn't really sure if I really wanted to take it. So that was what I was a bit weary about it, and that's kind of why I risked like only 0.75, 0.8. But yeah, inverse this gap to the downside. So I was looking for continuation because we had 30-minute closure above the Asian high. So with continuation, what I saw was that we retraced into equilibrium on the 1 minute, and then we had a 1 minute break of structure to the downside. So I entered short off of this. You know, I was really scared of getting stopped out. Not really scared, but it's just like, bro, I thought I was gonna get stopped out. But you know, we actually ended up hitting take profits, which is pretty nice. So I had TP1 at the Asian high because we had 5-minute fair value gap stacked. So I wanted to take something before that because recently I've been getting stopped out by like getting a reverse off fair value gaps and then coming back to my stop loss. So I wanted to just guarantee some profits and move to break even because it was a high confluence for a reversal. And then I had one at the bottom of the fair value gaps. And then this one was at the London highs, and then London lows, and then Asian lows. We were a runner. This ended up hitting the next New York session. So I was in this trade for more than 12 hours, but you know, no, not like 24 hours. So it was a pretty long trade, but it ended up working out for me. So yeah. Now the next trade was on GBP/USD. This was a loss. I de-risked heavy on this. I only risked 0.5, I believe. But yeah, came into London highs, took it out right at market open, had an inverse fair value gap to the downside. I was willing to enter off of that. Now, something I should have been more weary about is that, you know, we did have the Asian highs, so maybe I should have waited to see if we want to take out Asian highs, because after we took out Asian highs, not on GBP/USD, but on EUR/USD, once we took out the Asian highs, we had a very nice reaction to the downside and it looked like we could take out London lows. But, you know, this trade looked like it was working. You know, we started moving. It was a nice reaction off of the London highs and started moving downwards, but you know, we just never ended up pushing through. We got a 1-to-1 R, but I didn't close it because I wasn't looking at the charts. I try not to look at the charts, otherwise I act on emotion. And yeah, you know, we just had a random big move to the upside and another big move to the upside, and I got stopped out. So yeah, pretty bummed out about that, but nothing to worry about. What can I learn from that? Do you risk on Powell's speech, or maybe just not even trade on Powell days? So Yeah, so low probability today, so better not to risk maybe. But the setup looked good, so I'm not mad about taking that. It's just I'm happy I did risk, but I kind of wish that it was a winner because yeah, because in the back of my mind I was kind of hoping that I might be able to win, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Honestly, this week was pretty good. Just I don't know, feel like my mind is tired. Like I'm just tired of life sometimes. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. My acne has been getting so bad.